Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, as-salatu wa-salamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Welcome back to another episode of Friday Naseeha. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, we have today again Ustadh Nizamuddin from London. He came last week. Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. How are you doing? Jazakumullah khair. Very beautiful outfit, mashallah. I've never seen all the sheikhs the visited here. They've never worn something like this.
Oh, this is from my university. Whoever studies that in the university, they tend to wear those kind of outfit.
Okay.
So it's just something that I thought I'll buy before I leave the country.
Was it in Egypt?
It's all in Egypt, in Al-Azhar University.
So you studied in Al-Azhar University?
Yeah,
okay, mashallah. Yeah, that's what your friend, he told me as well, mashallah. Jazakumullah khair. The topic of the khutbah was again, Ustadh Nizam, he did it last week as well, like two topics in one khutbah, mashallah, beautifully placed. And today as well, how we should appreciate Islam. Islam is our deen, religion, in the first part. And the second part was about bid'ah. So my question to you, Sheikh, specifically about bid'ah, because not many scholars or da'is, they don't really talk about it much. But people still are confused, like the youngsters, they get confused. Sometimes they find, okay, everyone's celebrating Miladun Nabi nowadays. Why it's not Sunnah? Okay. This is my question, Sheikh.
So, so first and foremost, you have to identify what is Islam. So Islam can only be based upon the four sources of ruling that we have: Quran, Hadith, or Sunnah, and Ijma' and Qiyas. So anything that comes other than that becomes something that is newly invented. In Arabic we say muhdathatul umur. That is all thing that is innovation or created by men. They might create it because of emotionally led, which means that they think, you know what, it's not a problem, it's okay, it's beautiful, let's do it because we love our deen. But reality is that you cannot create something that Islam has already been set. It's already it's on a green line. You cannot stop it to red and then say, you know, I'm going to create something, I'm going to press the green light later on. So Islam is already established very much historically, and Quran and Sunnah backs and is only legislated through Quran and Sunnah and Qiyas and Ijma'. So whatever's new coming in, for example, birthdays or birthday Miladun Nabi, for example, that is celebrated every year, it is something that Prophet never celebrated, nor did he encouraged. Neither did any of the Tabi'un or 𝒂𝒃𝒐𝒉𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒂. They never ever practiced such a thing. So this falls under the category of bid'ah. That is a very big sin. It's one of the greatest sin in Islam.
Sheikh, sometimes people question the people who actually celebrate it. They say it's not haram in the Quran, it's not haram in the Sunnah. Then how is it haram? That's what they counter question on this. What would you say to them?
So you have to understand, birthday comes yearly. So yearly it comes. In Islam, when Prophet ﷺ was in Medina, he saw certain groups of Arabs celebrating a type of celebration that comes yearly. So Rasulullah, when he saw them celebrating, he said, what are they celebrating? They said, كنا نحتفل بالجاهلية. We used to practice in our jahiliyyah. He said, the Rasulullah, he stopped them and said, you know what, stop it. Allah Azza wa Jalla has given you two Eid. And a minor form of Eid is every Friday, as we know. And then celebration that come like a graduation once in a lifetime. Or someone has finished the Quran al-Karim by memorizing, or someone graduated, let's celebrate it.
As long as they are not connected to Islam directly or indirectly, or in terms of ibadah, then it's okay. But if you are connecting this to an ibadah, that is going to be bid'ah.
That is a bid'ah, yes. But the thing is, when it comes to birthdays, it's something different because it comes every year. So that's a form of celebration that you're doing. We have to understand our way of life is al-Islam, which means that whatever we do, it has to be confirming with al-Islam. Celebration is a beautiful thing. I mean, everyone loves to celebrate, but if the celebration is not happening in accordance to the way Allah Azza wa Jalla wants you to celebrate, then it falls under the category of either haram or bid'ah. Simple as.
One of the hadiths you also mentioned, Ustadh, that man ahdasa hadha fi amrina.
So Rasulullah said in the very famous hadith, it's been narrated Bukhari and Muslim, man ahdatha fi amrina hadha, whoever innovates something which is part of our affair, i.e. al-Islam, ma laysa minhu, that is not part of our deen, فهو رد, that is rejected. So many ulama, many mufassirun, many explanation of this, explanators of hadith, they actually mention this hadith as a basis, as the main base in rejecting any kind of innovation that comes in a society.
SubhanAllah. So, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, this is the turning point of the whole discussion we are having. The Bidah, anything that comes not from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam or his Sahabas, then they are going to be categorized as Bidah. Jazakumullah khairan, Ustadh, for coming again. Inshallah, we want to see you again. Jazakumullah khairan for watching the video. Inshallah, share the video, inshallah, with your friends and families. We'll see you next week, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.